We're switching the bouts, so this bout will be contested. Scheduled for 8 rounds of Super Bantamweight action. Calling first to the ring from the blue corner, Nirun Baonok.
Crowd roaring loud, feel the energy buzz. Body to body in a world where pain's a must. Fist to the face, taking no shame. Here's the rule in the champion's game. Gloves up, hearts pounding strong. Champion spirit keeps pushing on.
Now entering the ring from the red corner, Rusen Zheng.
This is the place where you wanna be. Lights, flash, colors, seen in a dream. Showing the rhythm, become the theme. Feel the rise as the sound ascends. We're together, friends till the end. Hands in the air, shout loud and clear. Tonight's the night.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. With a professional boxing record of 14 victories and 31 defeats with no bouts even. Representing Thailand, Nirun Baonok.
Let your body set free. This is the place.
And his opponent fighting out the red corner with a professional boxing record of 5 victories and 5 defeats with no bouts even. Hailing out of and proudly representing China, Rusen Zheng. And your referee in charge of the action once it begins, referee Thanagon Kantong. And the 3 judges going ringside, Mr. Carlos Costa, Mr. Chris Sanyadet, and Mrs. Pakapon Songmani.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we move on to our next bout on the card. This is in the Super Bantamweight division, contested over 8 3-minute rounds. Blue corner, we've got Nirun Baonok, a veteran of 45 fights. He is wearing the red trunks with the white trim, and he is representing Thailand. And standing across from him in the ring is Rusen Zheng, who has 10 fights on his record, 5 victories, 5 defeats, and he's wearing the black trunks, fighting out the red corner. And again, Jimmy, Southpaw versus Unorthodox.
Yeah, I mean, we've just had such a fast fight before this one. And again, the fighting style of fighters from China tends to be very fast-paced, very aggressive, front foot action. You know, Nirun knows this as well. We've seen Nirun Baonok fight several times before. He's a little bit more calculated, but still very aggressive as well. And, you know, like you mentioned, Ali, nearly 50 fights under his belt. I mean, regardless of how many losses, that's still lots and lots of experience there.
Yeah, I mean, at that stage of your career, if you've got that many fights, you've pretty much seen it all. Or have you? Nirun with the overhand right there.
I mean, it's interesting you say it because fighters change, but generations of boxing change as well. How we fought in the 60s and how we fight now will always be different. So the beauty of boxing is something will always be different here, but it tends to be nationalities stick to their style of fighting.
Jab there by Nirun. Zheng throwing his own jab out, missing with the left hand.
Well, Zheng going in for that corkscrew shot, which you don't really see too often. I mean, you see it with, you know, some of the Latin American fighters, that corkscrew shot right through the middle. And there we see it once again. It's a beautiful move when it lands, but very high risk as well.
Yeah, Zheng controlling the fight on the front foot on the outside. Nirun happy to stay on the back foot. Right hand there goes through the guard for Nirun.
I like how Nirun just got away from that big shot attempted by Zheng as well. Definitely a testament to the man's experience to see that shot coming from a mile away.
Swing and a miss there by Zheng. Jab there, double jab there down the middle by Zheng. Nirun though being aggressive with the left hook and the right hand.
And you can see Nirun just biding his time here, trying to find those openings, trying to wait for Zheng to really open up his shoulders before he gets those shots going. But Nirun to me looks very, very calm here as he lands a nice right hand down the middle. He's aware that Zheng's coming forward. Nirun to me looks very calm, cool, and collected.
Tie up here by Nirun. Done that a few times right now. Really good at just killing time, just tying up his opponent and then walking him towards the ropes so that he can just pivot himself off and find some extra space to work with.
I mean, this is 8 rounds, remember, so we're taking a little bit of time, but a nice pull counter landed by Nirun towards the end of this round. End of round 1, 7 more rounds scheduled, Ali.
Yep, 7 more rounds to go, and we will get the replays for you from round number 1, as it was an aggressive start from the southpaw. Zheng, Rusen Zheng representing China, Nirun Baonok, happy to sort of wait and bait him on the back foot with a right hand and throwing out the left hook when he got the opportunity to, as you can just see on the replay. Zheng though has got a powerful left hand, wasn't able to land it very flush in the round all the time. But not a bad round for Zheng. I would be leaning that way at the moment on my unofficial scorecard, Jimmy. Yeah,
it was actually quite an exciting round because Nirun on that back foot looked very dangerous, and that's something we haven't seen too much of tonight is someone on that back foot but being dangerous with the counter punches but being comfortable. And then we saw with Zheng, very forward pressure, very much aggression at its finest, but it's very hard to keep this aggression up over 8 rounds. We will see.
Okay, here we go, round 2 underway. Zheng in the red corner, Nirun Baonok in the blue corner. Good left hand again there from Zheng.
But I do like that Nirun is always being difficult. You know, it's a very typical style, almost called on your bicycle, where you're always jockeying left and right. You're always moving left and right with your shoulders. And there we see it again. He's always moving left and right as Nirun to trying to get those counters in. And it seemed to be working for him right now.
Good right hand to the body there by Nirun.
And these counters are definitely getting through. Nirun to me has found the rhythm, found the timing. He's getting those pull counters in. I'm liking what I'm seeing from Nirun so far.
He's just stopping Zheng in his tracks with these right hands. We just saw him land a right hand right in front of us, Jimmy, on the ropes, just baiting him in. He's playing possum on the back foot. There he goes again. Didn't connect there this time. But that's a dangerous shot there for Nirun. And there it goes again.
I mean, it's almost like putting a roadblock out where you know the cars are coming. He knows where Zheng's coming every time, and he's just leaving the shot out there. He doesn't even need to commit to the shot because Zheng is walking onto it right now.
And there it goes again with the right hand to the body, Nirun Baonok, and Zheng, just like you say all the time, Jimmy, timing, beating speed and power, and that's what we're seeing from Nirun Baonok in the blue corner. Jabs to the body by Nirun, right hand from Nirun as well.
And I would like to see Zheng start mixing things up here because although he's being aggressive, he's not really doing anything with the aggression. He's not throwing any feints, he's not going to the body. Zheng needs to start being active as well going forward. Start throwing those jabs out, start trying to press Nirun because Nirun's just trying to evade him now.
Zheng is trying to land that left uppercut. I mean, what's a good way to set up a left uppercut, Jimmy, if it's your rear hand?
I mean, if you're in the southpaw stance and you're trying to set up that left hook, I mean, it's not the shot you're going for, but as long as you step to the left-hand side of your opponent or the right-hand side, that's how you deliver your power shot. So he's really got to step that right hand on the outside of his opponent and just kind of loop it around. You're not going for a clean left hook, you're going for a looping left hook.
Low blow there by Zheng, obviously unintentional, and Nirun Baonok is going to be able to continue. Clock winds down now. We're approaching the 30-second mark in this round. Right hand there by Nirun Baonok. That's his best shot.
I mean, Nirun's just using bread and butter boxing here against the southpaw, which is wait and bait him and then just throw that shot over the top. He's not doing anything fancy, and that's exactly what you need to do sometimes in boxing. Stick to the basics, and it will work.
Right hand again there from Nirun Baonok, and there goes the 10-second clapper. Swing and a miss by Zheng. Zheng trying to walk down Nirun Baonok. And that is the end of round number 2. We'll get the replays for you shortly, and then we'll get into round 3.
A much better round there for Nirun. That first round, I would have probably argued it could have gone to Zheng, but that second round, Nirun just landing so many great counters. And every time Zheng came in, he was already very defense oriented. You see in these replays, he's always waiting for Nirun to charge at him, and then he's ready with the counters. It's that step back right hand, shoveling right hand to the body. I would like to see Nirun even like get that jab working for him as well, but to the opposite side as well. I do think Zheng needs to do the same thing. Zheng is coming forward, but not doing anything with the forward pressure. He's just moving forward. He needs to jab, he needs to throw the right hand, he needs to get his footwork working for him a little bit better here.
Here we go, round 3 underway. Zheng in the black trunks in the red corner, and Nirun Baonok in the red trunks with the white trim in the blue corner. It's like you said, Jimmy, Zheng being the aggressor in the previous rounds, but not doing much with it, and Nirun Baonok just timing him as he's coming in, using his experience to just out-time and out-box Zheng as he comes forward. Frustrating opponent for Zheng to face on the opposite side of him in the ring.
Yeah, and like I've said several times before, the old school boxers are taught to punch with their feet first, and that's a great right hand down the middle, but as I was saying, punching with your feet first is knowing where your feet are going before you lay the punches down, and I just think Zheng is going for the hands rather than the footwork. He needs to start double stepping, he needs to start sidestepping, but he needs to change up his footwork to try and trick Nirun. Nirun's waiting for Zheng to fall into that right hand every time.
Right hand again there from Nirun Baonok.
And it is just a beautiful counter because all he is doing is stepping to his left of his lead leg and then going down the middle with it, and that's all he needs to do. The shot just kind of works for itself.
Nirun Baonok complaining over clash of heads. Then going with the right hand to the body. I mean, the clash of heads, Jimmy, it's such a... It's, you know, ending a lot of fights or great contested fights, something that you want to try and avoid as much as you can in Western boxing, but sometimes it's just unavoidable when you get up close and personal inside the pocket.
Well, Southpaw and Orthodox, you'll always have headbutts. It'll always happen. You know, some fighters are known to just realize that it's going to happen and just kind of move with it, but it's bound to happen with a Southpaw against an Orthodox. It's a shame when it happens, but it does happen.
Swing and a miss again there by Zheng. Right hand by Nirun Baonok.
And you can see he's starting to step a little bit forward now as Zheng, but he's still not jabbing with it. He's moving forward, he's being more aggressive and more active, but he's not doing enough with it. Nirun, on the other hand, sticking to the same game plan, using that right hand, stepping around, trying to land the counters.
Good uppercut there by Nirun Baonok, but Zheng coming back with his own uppercuts as well.
Fighting fire with fire, and we've seen it in several fights before this one. Zheng starts, but then he knocks him to the canvas. Zheng with the left hook, sending him down. And Nirun doesn't look like he's getting up here. He makes it to his feet, but Zheng looks ready and rearing to go.
Yeah, Zheng knocking down Nirun Baonok, finally finding the target and knocking him down. Nirun Baonok just making the count. Good left hand there by Zheng, trying to finish the job inside the distance.
But he's got to be careful here that he doesn't walk onto a counter of Nirun. He's got him where he wants him. He's got the aggression. He's got the knockdown in that round. And that's the round he really needed, Ali.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Jimmy. That is the end of the round. And here we go with the replay. There's the check right hook there from Zheng. Trying to close the distance as much as you could in this fight with the left uppercuts. Going at the body here, upstairs with the uppercut too. And it was right there, that left hook. As Nirun was trying to get away, looked like he was dazed, and then that left uppercut, left hook came out of nowhere. Just knocks him straight down to the canvas.
Yeah, I mean, Nirun was having such a great round and such a great fight, and then, as we've always mentioned in boxing, one fight and one punch can change everything, and in that fight so far, that one punch has changed the momentum completely. Nirun is now on the run, and now Zheng is going to try and press the pace.
Here we go, round 4 coming up. Zheng in the black trunks and Nirun Baonok in the red trunks with the white trim.
And now he's got the confidence, Ali. Zheng's got the confidence, he's got the power to put him down, and maybe that's exactly what he needed to, because before he was in the close quarters of Nirun, but not doing anything with it. Now he knows, I've got power to put this man down, but he's walking into right hands as well.
But it's also catching Nirun though. Like you said, Nirun is on the run, he is on the move all the time. He's forcing Zheng to come forward and fight. That definitely does, you know, makes the fight a lot harder for you, chasing your opponent like a cat and mouse game.
And now you can see Zheng getting away from that right hand of Nirun. The shot that was landing clean, but you can see these body shots are definitely hurting Nirun. He's really flinching every time. Zheng is throwing, and there we see it once again. Nirun falls to the canvas, and the man from China, Mr. Rusen Zheng. Great victory for this young man.
Yeah, it was the left hook to the body that Zheng was able to find to get the stoppage for him right here in the 4th round at the halfway stage of this bout. Zheng just taking his opportunity and getting it, improving his record to 6 victories. Great knockout there against a veteran of the sport, Nirun Baonok. I will take over to Mr. Peter Denman for the official decision. See you in the next bout.
Punches fly, no time for fear. Feel the pain, yet no one's near.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the time of 57 seconds, your winner by way of 4th round knockout, Rusen Zheng.
In this fight, there's no backing.